This video is called Confidence Comes with Preparation. This is kind of a long-awaited video for me because about 3 to 4 months ago, if you were watching, which you weren't because I had 0 views, I was making triathlon training update videos and I stopped. I stopped 3 to 4 months ago, and that's because my training kind of went down. And in terms of training, I'm talking about specifically triathlon training. And 2 months ago, I stopped running altogether. I continued to swim, took some classes through the YMCA, and I got a lot better at swimming, but I was only still swimming once a week. And in terms of biking, I was just doing it for commuting to and from work. And yeah, it was kind of a bummer that I stopped, but I'm to this point where, I realized that I need to get back into it because today, here we are, it's July 4th, 2 months away from my triathlon, September 4th, the Vancouver Triathlon, and I am feeling pretty uncertain. This uncertainty is here because I am fearful of how I'm going to perform during this triathlon. Not like I'm scared to not complete it and I'm scared that I'm going to drown during the race, but because I think I am going to perform worse than I would have if I kept training if I did the triathlon even 4 or 5 months ago. Like, honestly, ask me 4 months ago and I would have said I could do the triathlon tomorrow. No questions asked, but today I don't feel the same way. And over the last week, I've realized why that is. And it's because my preparation. 4 months ago, I was training multiple times a day for 12 weeks straight. Like, strictly, I was running, I was biking, I was swimming. I was immersing myself in all the little nuances of the sport, watching influencers do the same. I was pumped for this, and I still am, but I decided to kind of go back to what I was comfortable with, and that was just going to the gym and just working out and training and just doing my thing and working out. And I was just saying oh, my work-life balance is getting hit from me training so much because I was training 2-3 hours for this triathlon. So whatever. 3-4 months ago, I would have honestly said I think I will be prepared to do a half Ironman or an Ironman probably by September if I continue training the way I was training. But I'm not the same man that I was back then, and I'm not saying I've totally regressed and I'm just useless now, but in terms of triathlon training, I do not feel as prepared as I could. And do I regret setting my goals? No, not really. I had a fun time working out. It's great. I love doing it, but maybe my mistake was giving myself too much time for this triathlon. And I booked it in November that I was going to do it in September. I gave myself 10 months to do it, and I said that's almost too much time. And I was telling people this is too much time. I can do this triathlon tomorrow, like I said. But here I am 2 months out, and I do not feel the same way. And my preparation is what led me to think that I was super confident for the whole thing. And now I'm not prepared, and now I don't feel confident at all. Luckily, I have 2 months to spare, and luckily I'm past this mental barrier of just thinking, I'm past the mental barrier of thinking that I don't need the preparation. And so if I didn't think that, I would show up on race day and I would just probably race like garbage and be pissed at myself for not performing as good as I would have if I did the race 6 months ago. I know that would bother me at the end of the day. So the point I'm trying to make is, with anything in life, if you're feeling scared or uncertain, it's probably because you're unprepared. You're not feeling confident in what life is throwing at you, and that comes with being more prepared, and being more prepared in all facets of it, being more physically prepared, mentally, and even financially, any way you name it. If you're not prepared, you're going to be scared for something. And that scary feeling, that fearful feeling, is actually an unbelievably powerful motivator for you to get better, to train harder, to practice more. And that's kind of the point of life too, is to get better and do bigger things. And so if you're feeling uncertain about something, put some work in and see where you'll be in a month, in 2 months, in 12 weeks. And you'll feel a lot more confident with what's coming your way. So that's triathlon training update video. I am gonna do it more for the next 2 months because I need to step my game up, or else I'm gonna be mad with the results that I get. So see you in the next one.